Bonjour, monsieur, mademoiselle. Hello, everybody. This week at work, I had some poor performance with my perfume encounters with two customers of mine, both nice ladies. The first one, nice looking couple, like 30, maybe 36, 37-year-old, both tall, long and lean, very attractive lady. And I'm thinking she's wearing, she smelled real nice. And it was very familiar to me, I thought, but I was wrong. I thought it was Tom Ford, maybe Soleil Blanc or something of that series. I did get a strong woody, creamy smell. And I go, and I was showing her Granite and Stone. And I finally go, because really, nice couple. It's like the second time or third time they'd come in, and I go, who's wearing Tom Ford? And they look at me. She goes, oh, I'm wearing Santal 33, which I don't have, or I've smelled it a couple of times, but I don't know too well, and that's the New York scent, right? Everyone smells of that. Or, and I go, oh, I thought it was Tom Ford Soleil Blanc or something like that, maybe even Sahara Noir. And I go, oh, it's La La Beau. Oh, you like that, huh? She goes, yeah, I have a couple. And we started talking about fragrance for about 30 seconds. And her husband's just hanging out, looking at us. And I go, excuse me, we're a bunch of perfume heads. But it was, I guess it was the sandalwood. She smelled good. Not great, but, you know, it wasn't overly heavy. And then the second time, this lady comes in with her mother of East Indian, or I'm sorry, I'm not sure. It could be Pakistani. And I smell something. And first off, the first thing, I was way off. I was thinking, this is an Armoff clone of Silver Mountain Water or a Silver Mountain Water. And then they're almost making a decision on a product to buy. And I go, to be honest, I was way off base. I just go, Armoff Silver Mountain Water. And they look at me with a blank stare, or she looks at me with a blank stare. And I go, oh, I'm sorry. Are you wearing, you know, Armoff or something, or Creed? She goes, no, because I'm wearing Chanel. And then it struck me, I'm like, Chanel? I go, wait a minute. And that's what I smelled. I smelled Jersey, right, from the Les Exclusive line. I'm almost out of this, but I got another one. I'm gonna pop in here. So it's Jersey. And she again looks at me with a, like, what the heck is wrong with you, dude? I don't even know what that is. I'm wearing Chanel Chance. It's the pink one, Eau Tendre. And I go, okay. And it didn't smell anything like Chance Eau Tendre. But things smell different on different people, right? It smelled like Jersey. It smelled like Jersey with lavender balm. Jersey smells like hanging laundry out there in the spring, sunshine and air. So I go, oh, okay, you know. So most likely it's like a well-known regular designer perfume, and it was Chanel. And it didn't smell anything like it, but it smelled like Jersey. But here are my samples that I got from an ex-friend 2 years ago. It takes me a long time to warm up to things. Mostly, you know, it's been 2 years, and I loved 1724 25 Histoires de Parfum. It's very powdery, very powdery. Don't get this if you hate powder, but I've never smelled MDCI Invasion Barbare. I don't vouch for it. I don't know it. I don't vouch for it, but I'm sure it's a great one because this is supposed to be a copy of that or something like that. But this in itself is good. Here's the Fragrantica. All right, cool bottles. I haven't gotten any of those, but I've been spraying this for the last 2 years and I love it. And I'm almost out of this, right? And I can still smell it on my shirt from last night. And I'm finally really getting to know it. Somebody who, say, like is in academia, kind of sharp dressed, not fancy dressed, but well groomed, nice glasses, maybe like a teacher. This is masculine in my opinion, but soft spoken masculine. Barbershop, right? Say like you got a really, in the olden days, a clean cut haircut, and the barber on the back of your neck, shaved neck, he spritz like a third of a spray of this and just towels you off. That would be perfect, you know. I've even heard barbers, they used to use Lannoy de L'Homme and put a half a spray on that, on anyone that he cut hair on, and then boom, you were finished. But intellectual, not a biker guy, but awesome. I'll still think about getting a bottle of this, but I don't have to because, you know, I got from Scentbird, I managed to convince them to give me 2 of these samples because I know I like this one. So here's my other one, and it'll take me a while to go through that. And I got these other ones, Remarkable People in Costume, kind of like modern art. They're good. I don't know if they're me. Kind of like cosmopolitan, impressionistic, or then Jubilation 25, very stuffy, dried fruits, heavy, stuffy, kind of a book library with fruits. Awesome from Amouage. And I still spray them, get to know them. This one I just wanted to get because I never had the EDT, just the EDP. And as a result of having this, I don't know, I think I like the smell of the EDT better. Of course it jumps off more. And then I got this maybe a year ago, or a little less than a year ago, but I haven't experimented with it yet. I just started to. And then yesterday, came home from work, I washed myself off a little bit and I sprayed this on my arm and neck, and then hung out. And then for the first time, I got to experience it and enjoy it. Orange, neroli, all right, and then florals, other florals, including a touch of the Fahrenheit, tiny bit of petroleum DNA that comes from probably the violet. So I like this now more than ever. I didn't even have an opinion on it in this past 6, 7, 8, 9 months, and I'm happy. But bright, fruity, neroli opening, that is just totally goes off on a masculine DR, but it then quickly brings you back to a little Fahrenheit. You can tell it's in there in the mid and in the background, and powdery. So just wanted to say hello and say, in my taste, I don't jump around and jump on bandwagons and get to know things real quickly. Hell, it took me a long time to get Gore-Tex and contact lenses in my life, but I'm just not quick to jump in on things, and it takes me a long time to. In a lot of cases, sometimes I know I want something, and I get it. You know, I listen to people, and then I'm pretty. Even though if it's a blind buy, I'm interested and I get it. Something like maybe a PVI or a Havas. I just jumped in on again. But this is a major purchase if I got it. And I know I'd never use a lot of it, but I do love powdery scents. I love my Chanel Parfums, and I've loved my Burberry Brit, bottles and bottles of that. It's a very powdery masculine, right? So if you're along those lines, check in to Histoires de Parfum 1725 Casanova, okay? Casanova. Hey, Casanova with the ladies. So, love it. And this is kind of like macerated and distilled down, and I can tell it's heavier because it's at the end of the decant, right? So this is more accurate right here. So, but Bobby O, 0 for 2 at work, guessing the perfumes on the people. I'll just keep my mouth closed, but it's fun when someone has fragrance on and comes into work and you experience that. You know what I mean? Whether it's in an elevator or at work or in a restaurant, and you know, they're wearing something that's not the usual, so you know that they enjoy perfume, and so do you. So it's kind of fun and a little commonality. Maybe, you know, who knows? Maybe it's a fellow fraghead, but those fragheads are hard to find out in public. It's just people that are putting on some scent. Anyway, have a great day or a great evening, and I'll see you again in video land. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.